Well, we're Duramax swapping the C30, and this is our new donor. So this thing's got a 115 Johnson on it. And he's got video of it going down the dang, going in the lake. It's crazy.
The original filler tube.
Oh yeah.
Like a Boyd.
Hey, why reinvent the wheel, man?
Right?
God, that's so crazy. So when you show up to buy something like this, you never know, you might run into something like this. What's crazy is I saw this thing on the internet when I was leaving Sundown on Depot, messing around on Facebook. This thing was getting all sorts of love on Facebook, online, and he's got some cool video of this thing going in the lake, which I think is pretty crazy. This guy's got a couple of cool Dodges around. That's a Warlock truck right there. He's got a little short bed Ram here. A couple other Warlocks up there. Just some cool stuff. Guys are definitely truck guys, for sure. It's me and Rock on this test drive. We're looking for that Duramax donor. I think we might have found it. We're gonna bring a little more to you here in just a minute. Rocky, what you think?
I like it, man. It's working. We're shifting. We're driving. We're not really braking.
We don't have the best brakes in this thing. Something's going on with the front brakes. I think it needs some pads and some rotors, but we're gonna be all right. We'll bring the update to you here in just a minute. All right, so since I hadn't told you anything about this, and I'm about to get on the interstate where it's really loud, this is a 2006 box truck. Obviously you can hear a bunch of stuff banging around in the back. 2006 Chevrolet Express Cutaway, and it has an LLY in it, but in 2006 the LLY was literally the same as the LBZ. The LBZs came in, the LBZ designation literally came in at the last half of 2006, I believe it was, but the LLY in 06, not 04 and a half and 5, but in 06 was the exact same as the LBZ. So that's why I went after this one when I saw it. It has a 4L85 transmission, which I know some of you can say, oh, if you are going to turn up the power in the Duramax, the 4L85 may not survive. However, I know of guys out there who are doing it, and then for our application, I'm just looking for something solid and reliable to tow with. This drivetrain, I know a little bit of what's been done to it, but it was throwing a check engine light, so we checked the codes. It's glow plugs and an electronic solenoid for the trans. It's not affecting performance, obviously, but we'll get those taken care of when we pull it out. But this is the new drivetrain for the C30, for Gus, the C30. So me and Rocky came up here, snatched this thing up, and I'm pretty pleased with it thus far. Hopefully it gets us home. We'll tell you a little bit more about it maybe in a coming episode, but this thing's got 265,000 miles on it, and honestly, I don't have very much experience with Duramaxes. My daily driver's a 3.0 Duramax, but this thing runs just as good, if not better, than it. So we'll see how it gets us home. Y'all stay tuned. Okay guys, let me cut this off, run inside and grab the keys to our new Duramax donor for the C30. So it's already getting dark. You've seen us go pick this thing up, but I just want to show you a little bit more about it, tell you a little bit more about it since it's quiet. So this thing hadn't been started up in a little bit, so we're gonna go start it. It's a 2006 box truck with an LLY, which is actually the LBZ in 2006 LLY, 2006 LBZ, no difference. So this basically has the LBZ with a 4L85 that we're gonna build for Gus, our red C30. So let's see if we can get this thing to fire up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, it's a little dark. Pop the hood, show you what's up. So, there you go. 2006 LOY LBZ essentially stuffed in here. All stock. 4L85 attached. It's had a lift pump added. It's under the cargo bed back here. It's got some mileage on it. It's got about 265 is what it's got on it. But as you can hear, this thing runs and drives great. Actually drove it back from Tennessee where we got it, and it's been sitting here for about the last week or two. Wanted to give you an update on it and let you know we're gonna catch up with Mike, talk a little bit about it tomorrow, and jump in this thing and go drive it around. But we're gonna probably pull the drivetrain, have the transmission built, have the motor looked at, make sure it's all good there. And then I'm gonna pull this box off and do something with it. I don't know what. And then I think we're gonna keep the chassis and try to use it for a future ramp truck build or something like that. Obviously we'll ditch the cab and clip, probably sell it. Well, actually not, because it's connected to the box back there, but we'll do something with it. Anyway, this is our new Duramax donor for the C30, and we're really excited about it. So let's catch up with Mike. We're gonna go ride this thing around and see what happens.
Did something just break?
Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, Mike.
Was that the train?
No, I think he thinks it's the drive shaft. I think he's right.
I think it just went.
Oh, Mike.
How are you gonna move this?
Mike. Mike. We just had it running.
It runs now, it just don't drive.
Now it just doesn't drive.
Did you need the drive?
What do you have to say for yourself? Cue the music.